It's time to surf, everybody. We are ready to roll. We have a Dreambot run that's coming up first. Let's go ahead and get started. And we have a special announcement at the end. Things are changing, so hang with me. In the bot run, the Dreambot run, and if you are new here, be sure to check out our beginner's guide. That's in the description below. The red arrows signify battle and showdown. Why all the anger? Number one word in the collective unconscious. If you're listening to other astrologers, I doubt that you'll hear anybody talking about anger, but there is some interesting aspects that might be causing that in the astrology. Then we have blue arrows. Hello, Mercury, relating and communicating. That's also a little Venus. You know, we've got some, we've got a sister in here, so we've got some family. That's some other aspects. We have talking and submitted and involved, engaged. So the blue arrows is all about communicating, relating, and that sort of thing. And then we have a small little meme here that's kind of cool that I wanted to explore. It's dreaming, nap, and hide. So it's kind of like being quiet and sleeping. So let's check that out. Let's make sure we get all these memes in here. And here is tomorrow. This is Wednesday the 13th. Oh my gosh. I mean, it looks like enemy fire everywhere here. We got two squares, a trine, and a sextile. So let's start with the little meme. You have the sun is close to Neptune. That's pretty close to dreaming, but the sun is sextile Pluto. So we're highlighting a lot of the really deep unconscious material, and that could come out in dreams. So that makes sense. And then we also have the moon with a square to Neptune. So that's bringing in more, I don't know, you're not seeing life clearly. There's kind of some weird dreams, kind of you're confused and that sort of thing. Then we also have, so there's your sleep. There's your two sleep related ones and dreaming. Then you've got moon, trine, Venus. That should be really happy and joyful. That's early in the morning. So you're waking up with family and want to communicate and have fun with your close loved ones. But then we have the sun with a square to Jupiter. So this can actually be a little bit of anger here. You could also feel too lucky and you're like pushing your luck too far, and then it all comes crashing down and doesn't pan out well. So anyway, let's clarify this for the next day, because this one is more significant for the bot run. But by the way, on Wednesday, we already have had all the Dreambot memes covered, but there's even more here. And some pretty heavy duty ones. For example, we've got Mars trine Saturn. And, you know, Saturn is the should, and Mars is the warrior. This could be battle, you know, people getting ingrained. Of course, it is a trine, so it should be a little bit more harmonious. But you've got idealistic people, the shoulds over here with Saturn, and connecting with the yang power of go and fight and stand for yourself and assert yourself and all that. So that could easily break out into something. And then, not to mention, you have Mercury retrograde that's going to make a conjunction going backwards, and Sun going forwards. They're going to make a conjunction. And that should be more positive. I mean, we're illuminating thoughts, and we're thinking clearly, and probably thinking about the past and maybe some past issues that didn't come to light or you didn't understand. And now all of a sudden everything makes sense. The past makes sense. Discovery of the past, and even thoughts and communication, probably backward oriented, but still very clear. But you have a square with the moon to both of these things on the same day. And a square, you know, this is like moody and disagreements, opinionated and preachy. And then you've got the square to the sun, which is kind of relationship tension. Do you see where I'm going with this? We have basically two squares. That's like a double square, and it's causing tension in relationships. Oh my gosh. And then you've got the Mars thing that could kind of erupt there. So the Dreambot is, I just can't believe how close the Dreambot is to knowing as above, so below, you know, and you've got, well, you got the conjunction. So I think we've got everything covered here. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Let's get into the sidereal. Let's get into the solution and see how we need to orchestrate this. You can see where all the lines are pointing to. It's this little gaggle up here, and it's in Sidereal Aquarius. Same thing over here. We definitely want to be in a line with Aquarius with this conjunction. That's where the heavy hitters are, minus the Mars and the Saturn. And so Aquarius is, let's get out of the fray here. You can see that there's a lot of confusing energy. There's a lot of discontent and a lot of harmony. A lot of this depends on your individual chart as well. But in general, you're going to want to get in a line by being an Aquarius. So stand back, get in the stadium, watch, observe. And when you observe, especially observing yourself, you can recreate yourself. You can reinvent yourself. That's what this is. So Aquarius is getting way up above. It's an air sign. We're looking down at the mundane, and we're kind of observing. We're stepping away from life for a while, but we're in it. We're in life. We're watching it, and we're able to reinvent ourselves. We're better able to understand what's best for us. We'll definitely be calmer and be able to understand what's going on with everyone else. So the current energy playbook is step away for a while. And when you do this correctly and you relax and you see the big picture, you're going to get creative downloads, either for yourself or for the collective. If you're more Aquarian like me, you're probably going to be more collective in nature. If you're not, maybe individual, but whatever, that's fine. But don't close yourself off emotionally to others close to you. This is a big problem with those Aquarians. They can kind of get tunnel vision in their tasks and in their collective endeavors and all this stuff. So make sure that you're not closing yourself off there. All right. And the big announcement is because we are, it might be a late night on Thursday, okay? Because Intervention is hosting live a health scientist. This is my fellow student at Saybrook University, KAYLA. She's a health scientist, and she's going to talk to us about biohacking. Talk about incredible. So you don't want to miss that. And in order to not miss that, you need to go to YouTube, look up Intervention, and subscribe so that you get notified of these live interviews. And hopefully I'll be able to get a CIRF report out. But if not, you know where I am. I'm over at YouTube on Intervention. Got 2 channels now going. There's not a whole lot of people over on Intervention because we haven't done a lot of live shows. This is really the beginning, and I hope you're there, and I hope you enjoy the show. Thanks, everybody, and we'll see you in the next CIRF report.